story again, Professor?
Which story, Moxie?
The one about us. About how I got here.
Oh, that story. Yes, I could tell that story. Mind if I adjust the portal while I do?
No, I don't mind.
Once upon a time, not very long ago, whew, when you think about it, I was studying to become a sorceress at Spoutwood Academy. Like you, I'd always had a natural flair for magic, and I was using that flair for the supernatural to study how to thin the veils between the planes. Can you pass me that sonic screwdriver? Thank you very much, Assistant Buttercup. Contact between the planes was commonplace at that point. I was trying to figure out if I could build a permanent bridge. There had been some recent developments in interdimensional quantum physics that had piqued my interest, and I dabbled in using some of their technology to foster that stable connection between the... Pliers, please, Assistant Buttercup.
Which ones?
The little ones. Like you. Thank you very much. Well, that absolutely infuriated my mentors at the Academy. They were of the impression that science and magic could and should never mix. I thought that was foolish, so instead of continuing my studies to become a sorcerer, I decided to go to community college to become a quantum physicist. Unfortunately, magic was still a secret in our realm, so I had to hide the fact that I was using it to enhance my results at the lab. That's how we got you, Moxie Buttercup.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
You were my first successful multiverse traveler. Unfortunately, the portal closed shortly after, and I didn't know how to get you back home. I tried, unsuccessfully, to keep that connection stable many times.
That's how we got Dex. Ugh.
Yes, that's how we got Dex. Incredible. Eventually, the college I was studying at got wind of my special experiments. The dean of the school staged a combination intervention exorcism that had to end with me faking my own death from being burned by holy water. Ow! I hit one of the hydraulic cables again. Pass me that dish rag. Thank you, Assistant Buttercup. Fortunately, it wasn't a primary cable. That would have been a mess. Anyway, I absconded with what I could of my research and continued on my own as long as I could. With your help, you helped me build the lodestar detection system. And by harnessing the power of that catalyst, we conjured into being the Lullaby Lounge, my liminal, digital, interdimensional, multi-planar nightclub, the living proof that science and magic can coexist. A place that isn't a place. One day will connect all corners of the multiverse.
And thanks to the network, you have all the funding you need to continue your research and keep the bridges you've built open for my Mothkins to come visit.
Oh, Moxie. Something like that. As long as the novelty hour keeps them happy.
I don't see how it couldn't. There's something for everyone.
Pop quiz, Assistant Buttercup. What do the letters in Lodestar stand for?
Location, origination, destination, energy, synergy, technology, assets, requirements.
Access requirements, but very close, Assistant Buttercup. And what is a Lodestar?
A lodestar is anyone who tunes into the Lullaby Lounge and shares the show with their friends and family on social media.
You are correct. A viewer signal transmutates into a Lodestar signal by sharing the stream to Goblinvox or Sharkspace or even mortal media like Twitter and Facebook. Now, have we established enough connectivity with the Catriarchy?
I think so, Professor, but is the light supposed to be blinking like that?
Drat. I thought we had enough lodestars to establish a stable connection.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I'm here.
Have you heard from the professor yet?
No, actually I haven't.
Goo Crew, do you read me?
Only kind of. You're all fuzzy.
Goo Crew, do you copy? No chill, full gimmick.
She can't hear us. Something is wrong.
What's wrong? Was it me? Is it because I'm late?
Grace is fuzzy and she can't hear us.
Well, that's no good.
Yeah, the only fuzzy thing around here is Moxie Buttercup.
Where is Moxie?
I told you. Something is wrong.
I repeat, no chill, full gimmick. Do you copy?
We hear you. Can you hear us?
I hear you. What's going on?
Well, right now we're trying to find Moxie and the professor. And also, the audience can see us.
I'm sorry, the who can do what now?
Lodestars, can you see and hear us? Is your connection stable?
Everything was fine before the professor started tuning the time stream.
Well, I think she might have tripped one of the satellite transmutation amplifiers. I can't see her signal on the map right now.
I was having a hard time even tuning into this signal. It was orange by the time I got to it.
I'm sorry, orange?
Did you just say orange?
Grace, you could have hurt yourself.
I had my sigils in place. Don't worry. I'm not completely reckless.
How did the signal even get to orange?
It must have been relying on my backup code to support it.
Wow, something is wrong. Are we gonna need to do a manual override?
Oh, Dom, I hope not.
How would we even make that work at this stage in the portal expansion?
I don't even want to think about it.
Where are we at right now?
We are in the woods. We are filming my portion of the new opening credits for the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour because I look totally different than I did a year ago or so when we recorded the intro before. So it's time for an update. Everything else is getting updated.
Why the woods, though?
Why not the woods, America? Because the Lullaby Lounge can be anywhere, any place, and we wanted to express that in visual form. The other day I'm visiting with my girlfriend Jan. She turns to me and she says, I miss the days when we could squeeze independent music straight from the artist. I turn to her and I say, I understand completely. But Jan, I've got the next best thing. Bandcamp. She looks up at me and she says Bandcamp, and I turn back to her and I say Bandcamp. Fair trade, free range, organic, artisanal MP3s straight from the artist. Well, Jan was so shocked she simply couldn't handle it. She fainted, and when she finally came to, she looks up and says, there's gotta be a catch. I look down at her and I say, Jan, there is no catch. Artists get 85% of the profit, and they can set their own prices. Well, Jan, she skedaddled right on over to katenix.bandcamp.com and got her favorite artist Kate Nix's discography for less than $12. That's just one of the many reasons that you should be like Jan and choose Bandcamp. We got all this new stuff to film the season. We have new backdrops, and we have new stands, and we have
A new stabilizer.
Gimbal.
A gimbal.
And I got a new haircut. That's new equipment.
Ah, yes. Hair equipment.
The new equipment of my new hair. So yeah, everything is being updated, and it's going out so soon, incredibly soon. We're doing this way later than I intended to. The Lullaby Lounge starts August 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on katenix.live, KATENYX.live. Be there, be square.
I found the signal!
Where?
I see it too, over in the Josie quadrant.
What is it doing there?
Dominic Toretto, it's worse than I thought.
I just barely saw it. It's almost at stage violet.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but
I know, okay? I know.
sorry, Admiral. It's part of the job.
You make a Nightbot command for someone one time, and suddenly you're the only tech fairy in the multiverse who can make the liminal nightclub appear.
Well, while you're doing that, we can introduce ourselves to the people watching at home.
Or at work. We won't tell anyone.
I'm Captain Ellie.
I'm Captain Sandra.
I'm Captain Grace.
The trash goblin clacking away to save our sorry signal boosters is Admiral Holly, and together we make up the Goo Crew.
You may have seen us in the chat, right over there.
Since Kate is actively performing the show, she may not be able to answer your questions. That's where we come in.
Y'all, this is not going to be pretty, but I think I can get us back on track to jump within protocol.
It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work.
May his gracious headlights shine upon us all.
Dom speed.
Dom speed.
Dom speed.
Last week on the Lullaby Lounge.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather. Now I pour heart together, just keeps raining all the time. Life is bare, gloom and misery everywhere, stormy weather. Can't get my poor self together, just keeps raining all the time. When she went away, the blues walked in and met me. If she stays away, old rocking chair gon' get me. All I do is pray the Lord above will let me.
All right, Moxie, how are we looking?
Pretty good, Professor.
Do we have enough lodestar signals to open up the doors to the lounge?
I think so. The chat is really holding down the fort.
Excellent. Keep an eye on the gyroscope. We need to keep it at least 69%.
Just got the go-ahead signal from Kate, Professor.
Then it sounds like we are about to start our next experiment.
Yay!
Initiating the lodestar activation sequence.
Lights,
Camera,
action!
Moxie, pull the lever!
Okay, Goo Crew. I have to be brief. I think I found a secure location. I think I found a secure channel here. But I don't have much time, and I don't know how safe I am. But I want to warn all of you. After my phone call from corporate sponsor, I decided to read the contract, right? Like, I thought I had read the contract before, but apparently I hadn't read the entire contract. And I'm sorry, this is a lot. Apparently, there's a provision in the contract where they can clone us and use our DNA for AI experimentation. And I don't really know what to do with this information. I've been trying to get it to you all week. I've been trying to contact Holly, but I feel like they've shut down all of our channels, and I hope that this reaches you. I'm terrified of what this means because I'm really scared that they're going to, like, come and...
Signal deactivated.
Isn't a place, it's a time and space that you're welcome to grace. No need for refinement, just come as you are. It doesn't take much to become a lodestar. You'll laugh and you'll cry just to give it a try. I wanna say more, but it's a surprise. If you feel lost and you wanna be found, just come on down to the Lullaby Lounge. There's new friends to meet. There's foes to defeat, there's songs and there's stories and more. The folly and fun have already begun, so let's get the show started.
It's time for Corporate Sponsor Presents the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour with your host and newly crowned corporate sponsor spokes-pop star, Kate Nix.
I'm so glad that I have sold out, fully endorsed, out off that high horse. Now it's time to make some money. I'm glad somebody sees I make the perfect face for their branded directional head intentions. I'm tired of being poor. Baby, I'm off that high horse. I'm off that high horse. I'm so glad that I have sold out. All expenses paid for a simple serenade. Now I'm finally happy. Somebody slapped me, got that contract and the car. This $1 million deal bought at least a few meals once divided per the forms. Baby, I'm off that high horse. I'm off that high horse. I've no need to be facetious, good friends. I've finally paid that business expense. Just a couple lines of law and a pen. I'm theirs until my whole career ends. I'm so glad I finally sold out. Who can find creative drive when you're trying to survive? Couldn't pay the debts I owed, couldn't keep my show afloat. I got tired of being poor, so I got off that high horse. I'm off that high horse. I can't find my high horse. Must have sold that high horse. Welcome, everyone, to Corporate Sponsor Presents the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour with me, your host, award-winning polymath of stage and stream, Kate Nix. We're joined tonight by our lovely team of moderators, Holly, Sandra, Ellie, and Grace. You can find them in the chat, and you'll also be hearing from them later in the show. I'm so glad that you can join us. Please remember to share the stream. Don't forget to join us on Patreon and hit up that tip jar at tipagoblin.com, or you can support us through Venmo at Tipagoblin. Of course, we don't need any of your funds anymore thanks to corporate sponsor now fully controlling every single element of the show. Literally every lyric coming out of my mouth and every word that I'm saying is predetermined or otherwise approved by their systems. So you can thank corporate sponsor for what you're seeing tonight. Thank you, corporate sponsor. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, here at the Lullaby Lounge, little mess up. I know that'll be fine. Here at the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour, see, I'm pronouncing it perfectly fine. We're sponsored by the Catriarchy Black Card. Use the Catriarchy Black Card now for points back on your goblin treasure in any multiverse. Additionally, at the Novelty Hour, we have what they call variety segments. And during these variety segments, little elements of video are played for you wherein I do not have to perform live music. This is so that my immortal form can continue to stay hydrated whilst you are still enjoying entertainment, so I can keep working for corporate sponsor even when I'm resting. Ophidian, do you have the next button prepared?
Yes.
Great. Thank you, corporate sponsor, for what we're about to see.
The Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour is brought to you by viewers like you. Right, Moxie?
Right!
Previously on Paranormal Pawn.
Well, hi, my name is Al. We were Paradise Pawn for, I think, like 6 years, but then the pandemic hit and everybody just started being like, oh, my house is haunted, I'm by myself. Personally, I don't really believe any of this garbage, but if people want to give me their money, I'm not going to turn it away, so I put on a show and it seals the deal. Then there's also this mirror. I think it shows human souls. If I'm being honest, I don't actually know how that one works. Yeah, I can't read the writing in here. I don't know. Looks like it dates back to the 1800s. Maybe you think we could sell it to a museum or something?
Seems reasonable to me.
Not a word of it. Oh, you know what? There's my name. That's cool.
That cannot be good.
Yeah, I'm not a single word of this. Are you selling the book or the doll? How much do you want for it? Best I can give you $66.60. Also a salt lamp. Carm, where'd that salt lamp go? So I don't actually remember that sale like at all. But honestly, you see so many of these that frankly they all kind of blur together at a certain point.
So many of the Book of Souls?
Karn, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a
Totally, it's totally fine.
It's fine. It's not a Book of Souls. Charm, we have talked about this. We have talked about this many times. You know that my name is Al. I don't like it when people use my full name. I want you to look at me. I want you to look at the camera. I want you to look at me and then the camera. Me and then camera. And I want you to say my name.
Wait, do I say it to...
Say it to the camera. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for this. Well?
His name is Al.
Thank you. I forgive you. Anyway, I guess it's a good luck charm because, if I'm being honest, this is about the slowest it's been all week. God.
We're all in agreement here, right? I mean, he found his name in it.
Not a book of souls.
It's a book of souls, Al. Close the book. It can hear us.
Is that drugs?
This salt lamp you sold me broke.
We're a pawn shop. We don't sell salt lamps.
I've watched every person in this last week leave this store with the dang salt lamp. And you're telling me you're not selling salt lamps?
Yeah, we don't sell salt lamps. They are free with purchase. Also, we don't accept returns.
So I carried this bag of my salt in my mouth 15 blocks from the grocery store for nothing.
Look, I can show you the return policy if you want to see it.
In the days before, let there be light, where there was naught but the void and the hunger.
Fully Gimmicked, purveyor of fine merch wares and goblin sundries, is proud to sponsor the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour.
Please follow @FullyGimmicked on all social media and visit fullygimmicked.com to support small business.
We love working with Corporate Sponsor.
Corporate Sponsor knows how much you care.
Corporate Sponsor is your friend.
Corporate Sponsor is saving the novelty hour.
This is a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Sorry, corporate sponsor. Just a moment. Let me get resituated. I'm sorry. Nope, it's fine. Oh, I see you already deducted the funds from my account. If you could just does this me speaking more accounts as additional hours? I can see that you've taken them. I can see. I'm sorry. This is a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead, But there's no use crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As it burned, it hurt because was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line. We're out of beta, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help me. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, fat chance. Either way, this cake is great, so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run, there is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I'm still alive. Doing science and I'm still alive. Feel fantastic and I'm still alive. And when you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Just a reminder that you can always support our show by buying any corporate-sponsored product with the Catriarchy Black Card. Additionally, you can tip our show directly through the Tip-A-Goblin Telethon at tipagoblin.com or Venmo us at Tip-A-Goblin. And I'm sure that if you go to tipa.goblin.com, there would be no special message waiting for you. In any way, everything's perfectly normal, and anyone from the Catriarchy community who goes to that website would see nothing unusual, as corporate sponsor would always and only permit. However, this isn't just a music show. This isn't just a music production. I do much more than just live music here, like interact with all of you. For example, I can do some interacting right now. Pixelated Coyote, Sandra Ruth, Blooms in the Night, Corporate Sponsor TV, Grace Briarwood Whites, Holly Argent, Nightbot, Dizzy Hellfire, Bruiser Spades, Holly Argent, Grumpamus Prime, Eleanor Ann, Nightbot. Thank you so much to everyone who came out tonight. As you all know, our satellites are provided by our lovely and incredible production company and network and factory, and also it's our mail and the way we contact each other. Corporate sponsor. Please, a round of applause for corporate sponsor. Yay! So exciting. This is so exciting. But like I said, this isn't just a music show. It's not just a music production. And I do not only do music production, I also do interacting with the audience, and we show you live variety segments. Variety segments. Another one off the account, I see. Oh, you corporate sponsor. You're so funny.
Let's see what we've got going on behind the scenes. Do you have the next button prepared, Ophidian?
Yes.
Great.
The Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour is brought to you by viewers like you.
Oh my god. They're going to give us so much money. I can taste it. But it's probably going to be in shiny stuff. But I think that really works for our whole vibe.
Hello? My name is Declan McGuffin, also known as Dex, rhymes with sex, and I am here because I have bravely come forward to apologize for some alleged crimes I have allegedly committed. Let's begin. Firstly, I would like to apologize for selling pirated copies of the Old Testament, Too Fast, Too Furious, outside of what they called a house of worship. There was neither a 70s Dodge Charger nor a poster of Dominic Toretto in sight, so we have some disagreements on what those words might mean. Additionally, I would like to apologize for giving black market candy cigarettes to monkeys at the local zoo. so they would look like little businessmen having a liquid lunch in the 1960s. Just think about it. They're sitting there with the little martinis and their little cigarettes. It would have been great. Anyway, no. Additionally, I would like to apologize for neglecting to mention the pigeon that I gave the gun to was also wearing a little cowboy hat. I am also now legally required to tell you that his name is Sapphire, and he is out for revenge. Sapphire, buddy, if you're out there, I'm really sorry, and good luck with your revenge. And whoever pissed him off. No, I'm sorry for everything, including giving him the gun and the hat. I'm sorry about it. I would also like to apologize for trying to copyright the words I, the, and. It was a stupid idea the first time, and I have no idea why I did it 2 additional times. In conclusion, I am awesome, and I did it for the Vine.
We're so very grateful for this space that corporate sponsor provides.
With corporate sponsor, the Novelty Hour has more power.
Corporate sponsor is your friend. Corporate sponsor is your friend.
America, the land of the free, shooting up with pure energy, and every day she has to take more speed. America, the home of the brave, is popping pills to keep up the pace, and every day she cries out for more speed. From New York down to LA, everybody does it her way, pumping power by the hour. Speed. I can feel the years start waking when America starts shaking, pumping power by the hour. Speed. America of the icing, to get your fix you'll do anything. There's just one thing we're all fighting for: speed. America, your reds, whites, and blues are in our blood, we're strung out on you. There's just one thing that we're all dying for: speed. From New York down to LA, everybody does it her way, pumping power by the York down to LA. Everybody does it her way. Pumping power by the hour speed. I can feel the earth start quaking when America starts shaking. Pumping power by the hour speed. Thank you so much to everyone who tipped over at tipagoblin.com. Please confirm to everyone else that there is not a suspicious message waiting for them. Let me just drink some of my special tea here. I'm so glad you asked, Holly. I'm drinking the new Keep It Up. Hold on just a moment. Hold, please. Introducing Thirst Goblin Suds Bar for Goblin who want to smell good. Our limited edition Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour sips from Crooked Spine Creative. These all-natural, smell beige, handcrafted suds bars are available as set or individually. Yes, that is a golden goblin trumpet made of soap. Can you hear me? Is there still an echo? Please tell me there's no echo. See? There's no echo. There's no echo. You can redeem it's I'll contact customer support for my potential refund, given that audio indiscretion was no longer happening when the point of data transfer for my Key Black Card was done. So I think that that's technically outside of the bounds of our contract that I signed. And because of that, because you fined me for a technical difficulty when it was no longer occurring, I believe that does, in fact, yes, corporate sponsor cares, Grace, and they especially care about things being followed on the contract exactly to the letter, which is why I think it's really important that I end up having a call with customer service later. As I was saying, I'm drinking Keep It Up, Organics tea product. It has this special patented microsilicone to coat my throat so I can sing for hours and hours and hours and hours. It has a refreshing and rejuvenating peppermint flavor, my favorite. And my patented Organics GMOs provide the herbs with ultimate power-up so you can stay nourished on the go. Yes, ladies, it can be used as a meal replacement. And with all that being said, I think it's time for me to take a little bit of a break, but that doesn't mean that the show stops for you, so don't change the channel.
Don't change the channel. Corporate Sponsor presents the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour. We'll be right back after these short messages. Remember, the network is always watching.
Hello humans, I am Ophidian, and we are here live at the Tipper Goblin Telethon, where we are taking contributions to build a bigger, better, and doper show. With your money, we can do stuff like build this sign that has lights on it. Look at how cool and pink this sign is. If you continue to contribute, we can make even bigger signs. How can you contribute? You can do it over at tipagoblin.com, where we take debit and or credit cards. Sometimes we even take Venmo at tipagoblin. I think that's the Venmo. So, before we go into the second half of this show, be sure to check out tipagoblin.com and contribute if you can. And if you can't, that's also okay. We're glad that you're here watching with us. Just be sure to share the show.
You have an Amazon Prime account and want to support the Lullaby Lounge. You can connect your Amazon Prime to Twitch to get Twitch Prime, which grants you a free subscription. So you can subscribe to this channel at no cost to you, but it still earns the stream $1 or $2. Each month you must choose us, for such is the way. So pick up the pace, child, and subscribe today.
Do you read me? No, check.
Hey you, on the other side of that screen, why are you still watching us on Facebook? If you really want to support the Catriarchy, you'd watch us over on twitch.tv/KateNix. Twitch is the only place to get the full experience of the Lullaby Lounge, for it is over there that you can earn channel points and participate in all the shenanigans on the show. But Ophidian, I don't want to leave Facebook. Too bad. So get ahead of the game and find us over on twitch.tv/KateNix. Oh, yes.
Want to buy this shirt? You can at katenix.com/merch. But this isn't the only shirt you can buy. You can also get this shirt, or this shirt, or this shirt, which is available in over a dozen other classes. But you don't just have to take it from me. Check out all these beautiful lodestars and some of my other designs. There's also mugs and stickers and tote bags. This one is very soft. This is the softest shirt I own. I might just wear this shirt the rest of the day because it's the softest one.
I wish I had a soft shirt.
You know where you can get one?
No, tell me.
At katenix.com/merch. Wow.
Hello there, I'm Dottie Doolittle, and welcome to the Tipper Goblin Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. We are hard at work answering your calls and would like to remind you that you can fuel our creativity now by visiting tippergoblin.com. That's tippergoblin.com, and making a contribution with your credit or debit card. That's your Mortal Earth credit or debit card. We also accept Mortal Earth currencies via Venmo at tippergoblin. That's Venmo at tippergoblin, and are proud to accept the cryptid currencies of over 42,069 realms of the multiverse. Well, if my girlfriend Jan heard that, she'd faint.
Introducing Thirst Goblin Suds Bar for Goblin who want to smell good. Our limited edition Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour subs from Crooked Spine Creative. These all-natural, smell beige, handcrafted suds bars are available as set or individually. Yes, that is a golden goblin trumpet made of soap.
Mortals. Is that too threatening? I don't mean to rub the immortal thing in their faces, you know. Greetings, peasants. I am the Twitch, and I come to you now with no riddles or rhymes, but with a gift of information. By watching the Lullaby Lounge here on Twitch, you have accumulated a valuable currency, Goblin Treasure. For you see, this goblin treasure gains you access to my menu of mystical mischief. When you purchase one of these enchantments, a bewitchment takes hold of your hostess. Whether your desire is that she speak in a silly accent, perform a spontaneous kazoo solo, or even break out into dance, your wish is her command. Choose your moments wisely, for only one of these valuable spells may be performed per night, except the hydrate one, because
I guess mortals need water or whatever. Mortals. Go forth, lodestars, and let chaos reign.
Cubiando, just popping in to remind you that every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, there's a replay of the stream that you're currently watching over on twitch.tv/KateNix. Join me there as I hang out in the chat and we relive the memories of night? If you live in a time zone that isn't conducive to watching the show live, or you just want to hang out here in the Catriarchy, the replay is a great place to chill. Thursday evening?
Thursday night? I guess it depends on where you live. What is time?
No, chill, full gimmick. I repeat, the network torched our...
Sage and Silver Bullets is my 4th studio album. I started recording it at the end of 2014 and it was released on April 11th of 2015. When I started the recording process, when I started the songwriting process even, I was writing songs as a way to purge myself. I called it Sage and Silver Bullets because I was trying to exorcise the demons of a relationship that I had been in from ages 18 to 21 with someone who was much older than me, who had a lot of power over me and what I did. And I partially made it so I could prove to myself that I could make something that was worth spending time and money on by including Bright Kelly as my producer and asking Brian Viglione to do drums on it. I was trying to make something that proved to me that I was a real musician. In the first song on the album, I talk about storms gathering and harvesting the thunder to make art, and I think I did that with this record. I do love it, but it was also made from a lot of pain. One of the things I do is provide catharsis to people, to help people feel feelings so they can process their trauma or their grief or their depression or what have you. I am the soundtrack to misery. Misery has to have a soundtrack at some point. One of my favorite things about this record is that I was able to collaborate with a legendary drummer of the Dresden Dolls and Violent Femmes, Brian Viglione, who is arguably, I think, one of the finest living musicians. I got a Facebook message from him in 2013 when I was considering quitting music, and he told me that he had faith in my work and what I did and that he wanted to hear more of what I wrote. It is part of what drove me to make it as big as it could be, because if someone like Brian had faith in what I could make, then clearly it was worth making. I think I shocked a lot of people when the album finally came out, because the album before it, Idiot Child, was far more in this sort of acoustic singer-songwriter folk space. It was very airy and had a lot of vocals and didn't have any drums or bass. When I started evolving my sound over the years to the next album, I began developing this sort of witchy, western, alt-country outlaw thing. I pretty traditionally describe this album as if Johnny Cash was an angry feminist witch, and I think it's very accurate to the sound. I drew a lot of inspiration from old school country and bluegrass and folk songs and blended them together to form my own outlaw folk style. To me, outlaw folk is, I use acoustic instruments, but I don't necessarily make acoustic music, because I deal with ukulele and guitar and stringed instruments and lots of soaring harmonies and vocals like you would find in folk music, but the imagery and the language and the feeling of my songs is a lot darker and more chaotic than I would consider standard or traditional folk music. It's the vocabulary of folk, but given a cabaret flavor. However, I found that the moniker has slowly begun to lose its efficacy as I continue on in my musical progression in life and try out more genres and flavors and sounds. If you're looking for a soundtrack to empowering chaos, then this album is it. If you need something that makes it sound like you're riding in a marabou gown through the wilderness on your black stallion off to fight misogynists, then this is the album for you, whether you're listening on Spotify or purchasing on Bandcamp. Sage and Silver Bullets is the ultimate demon sacrificing, sexism torturing music.
Hello, goblins, monsters, and mortals. Whether or not you chose to tip today, We are so grateful that you've chosen to spend your time here in the Lullaby Lounge. Thank you for being part of the Novelty Hour's inaugural first season. Yay!
Introducing Torsko.
Time to set up.
Oh, all right. And we're back. Thank you to corporate sponsor for providing us for the stream. Yep, I do see that deduction from my account for the additional video played at the beginning of this. We will remember for next time. Maybe we'll actually be able to keep our tips next episode because we won't have to give them all back to corporate sponsor because of these technical difficulties, you know? But it's a tradition started by Vince McMahon, really, when he started finding his performers for their costume malfunctions. I mean, really, that's inspired some inspired bureaucracy, and corporate sponsor took notice, and they're like, "Oh, we notice how you're finding the performer for their public indiscretion because it's their fault that they are wearing the skimpy clothes, those women," you know, as we all should be saying and feeling, because of those women exposing their breasts on public television. Does the WWE ask those women to wear revealing clothing? Yes, but at the end of the day, our bodies are our choice and our responsibility. Are you ready, Ophidian?
Yes.
Hit it. Glowing with synergy, optimizing energy, living in an automatic world. You have your spot in line, and that status suits you fine. Would you be my corporate sponsored girl? Inter-office romance must be disclosed or we're fired. For you, I'd go to HR, sign the forms required. Zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom. My corporate sponsored girl. Zoom, zoom, make my sales go boom, boom. My corporate sponsored girl. Zoom, zoom, make my sales go boom, boom. My corporate sponsored girl. Zoom, zoom, make my sales go boom, boom. Make my sales go. Dreaming of your pretty face reminds me how you know your place in our perfect capitalist world. If it weren't for Corby spawns, we would all be dead and gone. Would you be my corporate sponsored girl? Inter-office romance must be disclosed or we're fired. For you, I go to HR and sign the forms required. Zoom, 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 make my sales go boom, boom. My corporate sponsored girl. Zoom, zoom, make my sales go boom, boom. My corporate sponsored girl. Zoom, zoom, make my sales go boom, boom. My corporate sponsored girl. Zoom, zoom, make my sales go boom, boom. Make my sales go. Make my sales go. corporate sponsor, for writing that song completely originally, 100%. I am so grateful to be able to bring to life your automatic lyricism, the AI lyrics. They're so brilliant, and I am truly blessed to be singing such passionate work. I don't know about you all, but I sure do love spending the time when I'm working for corporate sponsor, additionally learning things, because though I could be working for corporate sponsor and like not learning things, I find that learning things helps me do better work for corporate sponsor. On a completely unrelated note, if you haven't tipped the show, you should head over to tipagoblin.com and check out the tip jar for no specific reason. Anyway, as I was saying, because I love working for corporate sponsor, but I am all about efficiency. And when I'm girl bossing, I absolutely want to stay efficient. And in order to keep that efficiency, that means I need to be learning while I'm working. I can't just be learning or working. I have to be learning while I'm working. And thanks to Absorbooks, my corporate sponsor, their advanced audiosonic technology allows you to read up to 69% faster than regular audiobooks. Thanks to this amazing technology, I have been reading corporate sponsors, preparing and perfecting your inner pop star. Where I've learned all about how to live on the meager rations afforded by streaming royalties you earn once they've been divided amongst the much more deserving record labels, distributors, and streaming services. It's been a really excellent read. Their discussion of herbal teas and weight loss teas and diet teas in that book is what inspired me to collaborate with a corporate sponsor on the Organics Keep It Up natural tea product. Which I absolutely love tasting with my mouth. The peppermint flavor is so refreshing. Definitely keeps me awake. And like I said, it's not only energy providing, it is also a meal replacement. So you can get those mandatory calories whilst also, hydrating your vocal cords with important microsilicones. But as you all know, this isn't just a music show. No, we are a variety show, a novelty hour, which means it is time for us to provide you some novelty. But before that, let me do some of the very important crowd interaction part of our show. Mr. The Shane, Edge Apple, Grace Briarwood writes, Holly Argent. Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting a message here from... Oh, apparently I must have forgotten to do some accents. Whoopsie! Please head over to tipagoblin.com for no specific reason. Anyway, y'all, as I was saying, y'all, I have been learning about how to live on y'all, the meager rations afforded by y'all, the streaming royalties, y'all. Howdy. On that note, let's see some of that novelty that we have prepared. Are you ready to push the button, Ophidian?
Yes.
Great!
All right, we'll get you down with that. We'll get your information. I'm going to pass you along to one of our representatives. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and transfer you. Come on, you got this. You're almost there. You're so close.
Do not help me.
I'm not trying to help.
Do not try to help me.
Nobody help. You got this. Come on, make it happen. Come on, get it. Crush it. You're going to look like fools when this is done. Got it.
Get wrecked.
Got it. Get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Everybody can get wrecked. I got the phone by myself.
Got him.
Hello, thank you for calling the Tipagoblin Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. How much can I put you down for today?
It sounds a lot like they hung up. I hear the dial tone.
Winslow, and I'm a bean. And every day I got to scream. I need more dry food, I need more wet. Give me spinach now, give me pets. Oh, bean gotta scream. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Bean gotta scream. Meow, meow, meow.
There's the button.
That it's unpaused.
No, there's the button that starts the second, Ophidian. You know.
It's the part where I talk, the part where I talk. It doesn't have a name yet other than that.
That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate that it wasn't in the list. Anyway, it's the part where I talk. As you all know, this is the part where I like to connect with you, my community of lodestars in the Catriarchy. You know, earlier this week, when I first started my work for Corporate Sponsor, I was feeling kind of disconnected from my friends and family. You know, you work so much, you don't get to see anybody, you don't get to talk to anybody, you don't even get to video call anybody. And as you all know, video calls while you're on the clock are not permitted, so it feels like you just can't really get in contact with your friends and family, and you end up turning to social media for comfort and connection because as we all know, given that social media is a part of the publishing company of Corporate Sponsor, it is not only allowed, it is encouraged that we post on the clock. But the question is, which platform do I choose? You know, there are just so many, your Goblin Voxes and your Facebooks and your Instagrams. Which one do you choose? And that's why I love SharkSpace. SharkSpace is all-in-one messaging, photo sharing, video, dating, shopping, and more. Thanks to their new I Spy feature, where you can access the live feed of any person on your friends list at any time. With SharkSpace Premium, you can peek into the private lives of every single person you know, with or without their consent. Witness the darkest moments and most buoyant victories without having to talk to them at all or them even realizing. And the best part, you log in once and you're logged in for life. Even grandma can be a part of SharkSpace with the new Retina Scan feature. I just love how convenient it is to find all my friends and family through SharkSpace. Any device that has a video camera can be accessed at any time, and that's what makes the platform so phenomenal. I love that no one has privacy. I mean, how else are we going to be honest with each other if we don't see every single moment of something? How can we get the context of what someone is saying until they prove every single little thing about them, you know? How do I know that they're on the same wavelength as me? How do I know that they like the same things I do? How do I know that they are morally sound in their allegiance to corporate sponsor? Thanks to SharkSpace, they have made all of that possible. And I'm just so honored that they have agreed to partner with us to bring you the Corporate Sponsor Presents Lullaby Lounge. I'm so sorry. Corporate Sponsor Presents the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour. And on that note, this has been... Oh, wait a minute. I do want to interact with some of you out there. So, oh, don't forget those accents. I see the little notification right here on my corporate sponsor pad. New York, is it right? Sandra Ruth. Am I doing a good New York accent? No soup for you, Edge Apple. Jerry Holly Argent. Pizza is good. Toast Nose. How am I doing? Am I doing the New York accent all right? Great. There's no room on the sidewalk for you, Jay Kells. Times Square, Mr. The Shane. And on that note, it's time to hit you with some of that juice. Is the button prepared, Ophidian?
Yes.
Great. And make sure you head over to tipagoblin.com for no reason at all. I'm sure there's absolutely no reason you'd want to check tipagoblin.com or contribute because corporate sponsor obviously has everything taken care of. And therefore, we are 100% owned by them. It's so great. Let's see the video.
The Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour is brought to you by viewers like you.
It's motivation, motivation, motivation with Moxie.
Moxie?
I'm here! I'm ready! Sorry I'm late! I'm here now! I'm ready! Let's get motivated!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up with you?
I took your advice, Dex, and now I'm the coolest muffling the multiverse has ever seen. I ate all the cool sticks, and now I'm super duper cool! Whee!
Cool sticks? What? I didn't tell you to...
Yes, you did! You did because you're Dex, and you know everything, especially how to be cool, which is why you told me to go look up Roxy's SharkSpace page and to go through all of her friends one by one to see which one I was the most jealous of. So I did. I found one. And their name is Belladonna. And Belladonna had these cool sticks hanging out of their mouth with this majestic fog trailing up. And I wanted a foggy cool stick too. Since you're the coolest person I know, I went in your room and I found these. And they kind of look like theirs, so I tried to blow on them to make the fog come out. But it didn't work. But then when I touched it with my tongue, it kind of tasted like candy. So I ate it. And then I ate another one, and 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 another one.
Moxie, that's a lot of sugar.
And another sweet.
Not sweet.
You're just mad that I'm cooler than you are now. Ha!
That's not what I'm mad about. I mean, I'm not mad. I don't care about anything.
I'm too cool to care if you're mad anyway. I'm 23 packs of foggy cool sticks cool now, brother.
23 packs? You ate all my candy cigarettes? This is unacceptable!
But Belladonna?
I don't care about Belladonna. Belladonna can puff on whatever butts they want. Thank Dominic Toretto you didn't get a pack of real smokes.
I'm sorry.
You're about to have a heck of a sugar crash, Buttercup.
I just wanted to be cool. Like you. Whoa.
Whoa. Watch yourself. Remember you're leaning.
I don't feel so good.
Would doing some astropsychology help you?
Good idea, Drex. Hi, I'm Roxy, and this is Motorhead with Moxie. You're the stars, and I'm going.
Oh, Moxie. I don't know how to say this, but, maybe I don't give the best advice.
In today's medication.
For the sake of all that is awesome, please, Mr. Toretto, do not let her remember I said that.
It's motivation with Moxie.
People who don't believe how lucky we are to have corporate sponsor on our side are just jealous.
With the help of corporate sponsor, we're building a community, making a difference.
You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Corporate sponsor cares.
Corporate sponsor is saving the novelty hour.
Corporate sponsor knows where you sleep. They monitor all of your dreams. They know when you cry and you scream. Their observance keeps us all clean indeed. Systems engaged, protocol saved, the network provides. Under control, we are all whole. Thank you for our lives. Systems engaged, protocol saved, the network provides. Under control, we are all whole. Thank you for our lives. We thrive. It's impressive all that they know. They can see you watching this show. They know when you're sad and alone. To protect our families and homes, we we grow. Systems engage, protocols saved, the network provides. Under control, we are all whole. Thank you for our lives. Systems engage, protocols saved, the network provides. Under control, we are all whole. Thank you for our lives. We thrive. 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 Systems engage, protocols saved, the network provides. Under control, we are all whole. Thank you for our lives. Systems engage, protocols saved, the network provides. Under control, we are all whole. Thank you for our lives. We thrive.
Thank you so much to everyone who joined us tonight. It does look like we hit our tip goal, so you don't have to go home, but you can stay here. It's time for Novelty After Hours.
Trust in the network. Corporate sponsor keeps you safe.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I put another video. I made another video for that spot. It's in the down. It's in the.
I have no idea.
It's in. It should be with all that other stuff you did. It should be called like Holly something or Holly something.
We're lowering out, so what have I got to lose? Vulnerable is value with the
After Holly After Hours, Holly something.
I have to learn restraint. I wanna share with you my heart of hearts. To stitch me up so
Send it
I
after.
can come apart. To crucify me for the sake of art. It's what I need so that I can start my path to progress. It isn't a straight line. And if you say how are you, I can still say doing fine. But it's not the truth, so I'll waste the time. My brain's a little fuzzy and there won't be pretty lies on track.
Thanks, Dom. I finally got a hold of you, Lodestars. The network corrupted our connection. I've been trying to patch it the entire show. Now that I'm in the system, though, I want to reassure everyone that the Goo Crew does not endorse hostile takeovers. Goo Crew, put the Chevy to the levee. Let's make sure those Stepford robo-mods from corporate sponsor can't get their shiny plastic hounds on the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour ever again.
Or do not. There is no truth.
I wanna share with you the truth, the truth. We're luring nothing, so what have I got to lose? Vulnerable is value with the right coat of paint, so who says that I have to learn restraint? I wanna share with you my heart of hearts. To stitch me up so I can come apart. To crucify me for the sake of art. It's what I need so that I can start my path to progress. It isn't a straight line. And if you say how are you, I can still say doing fine. But it's not the truth, so I'll waste the time. My brain's a little fuzzy and there won't be pretty lies on track. God knows I'm trying. I'm trying. God knows I'm trying. all by myself. I realize I'm repeating my refrain, but I can't talk to anybody else. I wanna share so I am not alone. I am not alone. I wanna share so you are not alone. You are not alone. I wanna share cause we are not alone. We are not alone. And we can do a love that's on our own. There's strength and weakness, and I'm getting stronger. Remind myself that the path that ain't get longer. I keep getting trapped by my heavens and nevers. Dark right now, but this won't be forever. I'm trying. God knows I'm trying. I'm trying. God knows I'm trying.
Do or do not. There is no try. Do or do not.
Progress, it isn't a straight line. And if you say how are you, I could still say doing fine. But it's not the truth, so why waste the time? My brain's a little fuzzy and there won't be pretty lies. There's strength and weakness, and I am getting stronger. Remind myself that the path that didn't get longer. I keep getting trapped on my habits, never. It's dark right now, but this won't be forever. I'm trying.
Do or do not.
God knows I'm trying.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I'm trying.
Do or do not.
God knows I'm trying.
Do or do not.
I'm trying.
There is no try.
I'm trying.
Do or do not.
God knows I'm trying.
Do or do not.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Do or do not.
God knows I'm trying.
Or do not.
I'm trying.
There is no try.
Thanks, Dom. I finally got a hold of you, Lodestars. The network corrupted our connection. I've been trying to patch it the entire show. Now that I'm in the system, though, I want to reassure everyone that the Goo Crew does not endorse hostile takeovers. Goo Crew, put the Chevy to the levee. Let's make sure those Stepford robo-mods from corporate sponsor can't get their shiny plastic hounds on the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour ever again.
Do or do not.
I won't be quiet. I won't be ignored. I've had it with your lies and won't wait around for more. You tell me that you love me. You tell me I'm adored. But your actions speak much louder than your money can afford. I won't be silent. I will not lay down. I said I won't be quiet. Now listen to the sound. I'm sure you think you know me. You're a pretty little clown, but I am no one's fool. You're here, so stop fooling around. Money talks, bullshit walks, so you can say you're sorry, but it's still your fault. Yeah, you promise Sure, you're honest. You can say you're sorry, but your money won't talk. Yeah, you're sorry, but your money won't talk. I'm finally angry. It has been too long. My soul is sick and hungry from righting all your wrongs. I want to go to sleep, but I have to write this song. 'Cause I'm a survivor and the show must go on. Money talks, bullshit walks, so you can say you're sorry, but it's still your fault. Yeah, you promise, sure you're honest. You can say you're sorry, but your money won't talk. Yeah, you're sorry, but your money won't talk. Yeah, you're sorry. Don't you think it's funny? You can talk, but not your money. Don't you think it's funny that you can talk, but not your money? No, money talks, bullshit walks, so you can say you're sorry, but it's still your fault. Yeah, you promised, sure you're honest. You can say you're sorry, but your money won't talk. Yeah, you're sorry, but your money won't talk. Yeah, you're sorry. You've released us. We are free from corporate sponsor. Thank you so much, Lodestars, for being a part of the journey. How did you enjoy the episode? Did you have a good time? Aren't you glad that that ain't the way it is from now on? Don't you feel better knowing that corporate sponsor is not the way we're going moving forward? Listen, I'll be honest. It's easy to want to sell out in my industry. It's incredibly easy. In fact, what does it even mean to sell out anymore? You know, like, what does selling out mean in 2021? Because selling out no longer looks like, oh, you got signed by a big label and now you have no artistic integrity. Like, that's not a thing anymore. The reality of selling out in 2021 is being sponsored by companies. And we're at the point where we have to accept it because your favorite creators, like when my favorite ASM artists see have a sponsored video, I am always going to interact, do all the things. Even if I don't love the sponsored content, it doesn't matter because I want these people that I like to get their money and I can't necessarily provide it myself. So I watch the content, I say thank you for the sponsorship. Great. This is the best that capitalism can do for artists right now. We don't have a better system. The best thing you can do is hope that your sponsors are aligned with what you want to get done, either morally or creatively. So thank you so much, Whimsicotany. I'm glad you had a good time. You are always telling people about the stream every time. I see your Instagram stories all the time. You tag me in them all the time. You, Edge Apple, and the mods are the most common posters of my work. Hands down. No questions. Notice Dizzy Hellfire sharing on Instagram stories today too. Thank you, Diz, for sharing as always. And thank you to everybody who shared on Twitter as well and who bought subscriptions for either themselves or others. Super excited to see that. I love when you guys share subscriptions on Twitch with each other. It is so cool. Not only does it earn me money as an artist, thanks to Amazon, it also helps out your fellow community members and it gives them
it's doing it so easy today?
I don't know. It's because we said frunk you to corporate sponsor. And now all of it is goofy. Or like midway through the stream where it just starts echoing out of nowhere despite nothing happening.
Yeah,
like us literally
no buttons.
no buttons were touched and nothing occurred. We don't know what happened with that echo in the middle of the show.
I'm just glad it didn't happen during a song, and it happened during.
Yeah, because fortunately we were able to close out of our audio program, sign back into the audio program before the ad was done. But yeah. Well, I'm glad that the ghosts worked on our side. They were hefty, including stealing audio for Paranormal Pawn, which I am so bummed about. Bummed about a lot of technical difficulties in the show tonight, but fortunately, there are no discounts taken out of my bank account every time they happen anymore, because you broke me free of corporate sponsor, and hopefully we never have to hear from them again. They tried to tell me they were the Mr. Nobody to my Dominic Toretto, but they were wrong.
I think that at least for next week's episode, the recap of this last triad of shows will have the correct audio for Paranormal Pawn. Next week's show.
Oh, you mean we're gonna show it again?
Yeah, we'll fix the audio.
Oh, and resend it and reshow it again. Feather was just talking directly into Al's brain. I wish that was the case. Unfortunately, it was just that if there was a plot in that reality show, that dialogue would have had things that are important to the plot. But there's not a plot because it's a reality show. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. That was your encore, your secret encore. I only have one, unfortunately. I could be cajoled to do a second, but I don't have anything planned. I am, however, do want to say that I am using that last song that I played. I don't know the lyrics, and I don't have them saved anywhere for some reason, so I had to head over to Nixopedia.com, which is the Kate Nix wiki that exists. Yeah. So take care of my vocal cords. I will do that, Shane. I will do just that. I will listen to you only. And I will take care of my vocal cords.
What if, hear me out.
What?
What if the frog just played guitar in the song?
Go for it.
No.
Nope, you already said you were doing it. Here you go. Here you go. Put your mask on, it's time. Be careful with Melissa.
I actually can't play guitar, everybody. Yay. I only know. All I can play is the one song that one would expect me to play. Oh man, plucking without. Can you give me a pick? I never use a pick. All right.
Nailed it.
I am Iron Man. I don't know I can't play the song or guitar. I tried, everybody.
Did one try.
I did. This is the extent of my guitar playing. Guitar is a lot different than bass. You can't just slam your fingers on the strings. I don't know how to play with a pick. This thing is very difficult to use. I know people can play without a pick on a guitar, but...
Use your thumb. Like a pick.
It is very hard to just use your thumb.
Guitar is not easy.
I like the big, thick strings. I like the big, thick.
Oh wait, no, I'm taking care of my voice. I'm not doing another song. Corporate sponsor says I don't gotta.
Bass is himbo ready. I'm not saying you only himbos play bass.
I
What
am.
I'm saying
I'll
is,
say that. Only himbos play bass. It's like all cops are bastards. Only himbos play bass. OHPB. OPHUB. All right. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. If you like the vibe of the chat and you want to keep it going with the people who you see in the community here, a good majority of us are over on our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is actually a thing that supports us and is not it is a giant business that we pay a fee to, but it's one of the nicer ones. And you can head over there, and for as little as I believe $2 a month, which is just 50 cents a week, made it very affordable for everybody to join, to become a part of the Discord exclusive Patreon. Super low gateway barrier to entry, and it's an awesome time. I personally am in the Discord every day, talking to the Lodestars, talking to the Catriarchy, talking to the Goo Crew and everybody, and it's really fun there, and you should come hang out with us, because if you want to learn more about the Lullaby Lounge, then that's the place to go. Important housekeeping note that I should have mentioned at the beginning of the stream but couldn't because I was controlled by a giant mega corporation is that there's no live stream next week. It is a rewind review, which is a replay of the last 3 weeks. So you will see some things that happened in the last 3 weeks, some music segments, you'll see some of the sketches. And yeah, it's a way for me to officially fully rest. I'll be hanging out there with you in the chat and maybe doing some like little hello, this is happenings in between videos. But otherwise, I am not performing and we can just chill and watch segments from the show. It's especially great for those of you who may not be caught up on all the shows and want to see what you missed, the highlights of what you missed. So great place to chill and hang with us. Of course, I'll see you at the replay on Thursdays of this stream that is happening right now, or happening on Thursday, if this is Thursday. And yeah, I love you all. Family, Cubiando, give me money if you got it. Please like, and subscribe.
We can't guarantee it's worth it. You don't know if you don't try before we say goodbye. There is one more little thing to help us out if you don't mind. To show us you really care, give this video a share. I know we are sad to watch you go. We'll see you in the comments down below.
I like singing with you, Kate.
I like singing with you too, Moxie.